News, information, opinions, and trivia. Please make welcome Cowboy Ron.
Hey, glad to be back with you. I have no problems with doing this tonight, and I keep like doing things like turning the microphone on. And our talking points tonight is going to be on Cracker Barrel and why they would ever change such a beautiful icon. And let's talk about some iconic companies, the fabrics of America, and why they do these stupid things. Well, some of it is the woke nonsense, but the other is companies that's been around for hundreds of years, iconic companies like Budweiser, Coke, General Motors, Ford, and they become a fabric of our company, of our country. And in fact, so much so that business schools use those as examples. One of the ones they like to use is Wall Drug, South Dakota, which is still very traditional and ran with good management. Now, the way it works is a company starts out mom and pop, and they mortgage a house. They work day in and day out, and it takes off. And pretty soon, it expands to different states. Well, then the grandchildren come along, and they're even better educated than the parents, and they take it nationwide, coast to coast. And pretty soon, it's around the world. Okay, now when stock investors look at companies, they look at how the company's doing, the profit and loss statements. But they also look who's running the company. They know mom and pop know what they're doing. And generally speaking, the children are quite good also because they've been well trained. They saw mom and dad get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, work until 9 o'clock. Dad coming in the house, dragging, then spend another hour and a half on books. So mom and the children are good. But the grandchildren grew up in a very rich household where they had servants. At 16 years old, they're buying cars that you and I would only dream of having. And that's where the damage comes. And they become liberal. So let's go back, but some of it is just lazy management. One of the things I noticed some years ago, McDonald's, that's border to border, iconic around the world. They decided they were going to sell hot dogs. Well, they could probably do a pretty good job of them. But remember what they did? Now, remember this. You would have a vice president of merchandising who would probably have an advertising manager beneath him. All they could come out is all beef hot dog. A 4-year-old can spell that. They didn't test the market, and they never got involved with decorations. I went into McDonald's and I wanted hot sauce to go on there. They had no onions, and they offered me salsa. A hot dog is a device that people love. They call it decorations, and people take great pride in fixing a hot dog up. They should have done a lot of research, advertised all the coleslaw sauerkraut is the best sauerkraut trees in the world. The chili, they should have had that. And they should have had with without beans, but they just didn't know. They just thought people were going to do what the clown told them. I'll give you an even better example than that. They were going to sell salads. I wanted to get a salad at the McDonald's over off of 4th Street, Southwest Washington, D.C. And they give it to me in a milk glass. Now I'm supposed to be, as an adult, I'm supposed to be happy because I'm getting a salad in a milk glass with a picture of a clown on it. Well, they might have thought it was funny, but I didn't go back there no more. Let's talk about something else. How about Coca-Cola? they come out with a new Coke. Coke, everybody loves a Coke. And they went hark back to what their parents taught them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, now we come on up. Let's talk about what Bud Light, Budweiser, great product, another iconic success story in Maryland, in America. And why would they? I know that they got involved with politics. Well, probably their message was going to probably less than 0.5%. Now, how could that have really affected their bottom line? Not by much. And if you factor in, if they got half of that 1% as new customers, but if you lost 5 of the other 99%, that's billions of dollars. So whoever thought that idea up didn't know what they were doing. And let's get back here to Cracker Barrel. Spent, I think they said, $700 million on consultant on diversity equity. That's dead. People are tired of pandering to a bunch of loudmouths. In America, you have a right to your own lifestyle. You shouldn't be persecuted for it. But to put the company's assets to a unthought out program is not wise. If they wanted to advertise, they could have done institutional ads. One of the things they could have done, they could have saluted the AFCIO, or not AFCIO, but the American Civil Liberties Union, for defending everyone, no matter what your point of view. And that wouldn't have got them tied into an unpopular thing. And everybody recognizes the ALCIO, whatever it is, the civil rights, they protect a lot of people. So I hope Cracker Barrel goes back. I did like one of the pictures I saw of women barrel racing as part of their icon. Now, that would be great. Now, barrel racing is a very tough sport. It's ever as tough as men's football, and these ladies have 10,000% courage. Those horses lay over almost on a 45-degree angle when they go around a turn, and I like that. So that's what I thought about it. It looks like that Cracker Barrel so far has lost $12 million. Hopefully, it won't lose no more. But when they lose that kind of money, then financial institutes starts uncovering and seeing what other kind of mistakes they make. Well, this is Cowboy Ron saying so long, and please come back.